What's up guys, King Crisis here, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you guys enjoy my content, y'all already know it. Hit the notification bell, comment down below, and let's start this video. Now, the video did not reach the amount of views I expected it to. Actually, not even close. But I did only give it a day, so I shut myself up like, bro, you sound fucking retarded. Shut your stupid ass up. So I had to shut up. And now, we're going to start the story off where we left off. Deku has now been offered the position to become, well, a teacher at UA, and due to his deal, he's allowed to act as a pro hero with his own hero license separately and create a hero group eventually. Now, obviously, in case you guys are wondering, the hero group will be known as the Akatsuki, and Deku hero costume, which should basically be Itachi's Akatsuki clothing with the Konoha headband. It's precisely that. Like, it is precisely that, because bro don't need nothing extra. He got the Tsushino for offense and defense. He got Fire Style for offense. He got Wind Style for offense. He got just the Sacred Scroll of Sealing, which has a stupid amount of juices, which he isn't even going to use for himself. I mean, some of them he's not going to use for himself, but a good majority of these jutsus he's going to basically practice with Sasuke. Won't really matter because he's never going to be able to defeat him, but still, obviously. So now we can we can time skip to the first day of UA. When the first day of UA comes along, everything is going up to canon until Aizawa says, well, honestly, we have to wait for you guys' teacher secondary teacher to enter the room. When he gets here, show him the utmost respect. Alright? When Zuko walks into the room, Sasuke's eyes would grow wide. Nisa? He would immediately say, and everyone's like, huh? I'm sorry, what? Who the fuck is that? Bakugo would say, who the fuck is that? He my teacher? This nigga look like he almost the same age as us. As I would him say, trust me, do not underestimate the boy. Alright. You guys are gonna have to put these uniforms on, go outside and begin with the practical test. If I see that you guys are failing or aren't doing things correctly, I'll expel you. And I mean, don't hold back a thing. As he stares into their eyes, we turn over towards Deku, who says, okay, whilst you're doing that, I'll be off, looking for members to join my group. As then he'll say, sure, but I recommend you to one student, or two students in particular. He then will stop and turn. A boy, his name is Mirio Tokata. He seemingly has two quirks, and Zuko's interest is immediately piqued. One quirk allows him the ability to become intangible. Itachi's eyes widen. He would immediately think back to Obito or to Madara. It's his immediate thought. But then he says his other quirk allows him to seemingly enhance his strength to damn nearly no end. But the issue is that it breaks his bones if he goes too far. Okay, I'll go check that out. As Izuku just says, alright, I'll be off. And he left. After leaving, we turn over towards Izuku arriving inside of, well, where they were. Or they all were inside of the building. Well, no, when Mirio was inside of the building, he sees Mirio training with Nejire. Now, in this timeline, Nejire has a different quirk. Half paper, half energy. Yeah, why? Because I want to make Konoha a person. Her quirk allows her the ability to completely control and become paper strong enough to, like, this paper ain't regular paper. Number one, fire, it's a bit resistant towards fire, meaning that fire-based attacks isn't just instantly gonna destroy it. Now the paper is strong enough to handle fire. Just if you have a fire quirk like Endeavor or Dabi, yeah, you can destroy it. Her energy quirk is basically the same exact quirk as in canon, and unlike anyone else like Todoroki, she's able to instantly switch in between which quirk she's using. Now, when Deku entered the room, they'll say, you must be the guy Aizawa was talking about. Mirio walked forward. So, what's this Akatsuki thing? Akatsuki? Yeah, what is that? It's a group I'm making. And between heroes, I figured that, you two. He points at Nejire. What's your quirk? Nejire then will show him as paper starts floating out of her hand, and out of her other hand was energy. Oh. Well, I want to fight both of you. And depending on which one, or depending on who wins, you guys, if I win, you guys will join my group. If I lose, well, I won't lose. as he looks at him with a serious facial expression. Nah, man. We can have a fair little spar. I don't want anything out of you if you lose. Aside from you to admit to everybody that you lost against me, but other than that, I won't need anything. As Mirio starts jumping up and down, as he immediately rushed at Itachi, instantly going dead, and he throws a punch, and he phases, like, immediately. Itachi's like, seriously? As he instantly, like, took the attack, because he knew Mirio was going to phase. Itachi then would turn. Seriously? As immediately, Mirio goes dead in for a 60% Detroit smash. As he goes in for an attack, he boom! And it instantly one-shot at Itachi. Itachi falls to the ground. Mirio's like, oh, dang, man. You good? As Itachi rolled over. Fuck. And then he pointed to the left. And then he saw my man's Itachi just standing there, cooling. Wow. I'm surprised. What the fuck? That is immediately what Nejire and Mirio would say. You must have an illusion quirk, he would laugh. No. But I can control illusions to a degree. As he starts walking towards him, and before anyone can react on time, Itachi will weave hand signs faster than their eyes can see. Fire style! Fireball jutsu! As instantly, Nejire will put up a wall of paper, but to her surprise, it gets burned. What the hell? As instantly, Mans ends up striking Mirio with a massive fireball. Because no, Mirio can't phase, because if he phases, he'll end up hurting Nejire. So Mans ends up taking the attack. Well, there he sees Itachi boom forward, as he instantly goes dead and then slides directly at him. As Mirio would instantly duck out of the way, as Nejire would instantly form paper wings. She fly upwards into the air and shot down a barrage of paper spikes. Itachi began to dodge, evade, and easily move through every single one of them. As he rushes towards Nejire, jumping upward into the air, as he instantly spins and kicks Nejire dead across the face. As immediately Mirio will punch Itachi dead up, like hits him with a mean uppercut, sending Itachi flying where he would land. Okay, you got it tough. Let's never you see him crack his neck. Still not tough enough. As immediately they would run forward and he would look up at him, Tsukuyomi. As instantly, both of them would freeze, instantly being placed underneath his Tsukuyomi. Well, there they see them hung up on a cross. They see thousands of Itachis, all carrying swords. Hell, some of them got guns, and they're all pointing directly at them. And give up right now, or you'll face eternal. Well, you'll be tortured by 1,000 people, getting shot 1,000 times and stabbed 1,000 times for the next 3 days. To you. No. As immediately one of the Itachis will stab Mirio. I give up! I give up! I give up! As Mans will smirk. For real? No! As he tries to activate his phase, but he realizes his quirk isn't working. Oh, I'm sorry. Your quirk isn't gonna work in here. You're in my domain now. As bro starts, like, basically tells him, give up or torture. One or the other. Wait, you're supposed to be a new teacher, bro? You're doing this? Hey. I do what I gotta do. And if I gotta get you to listen, if it's a form of torture, it's got to be a form of torture. That is not fair. We cut back on over towards Class 1A's perspective. Sasuke is handed the ball, and he's told to throw it as far as he possibly can. Sasuke slowly begins to have a blue and black flame start coming off his hand before that flame would crackle like thunder. Now the class is confused. What the fuck? What is his quirk? Shigaraki then would smirk. His quirk? Something unique. As bro rolls back his hand and unleashes a massive boom! To everyone's surprise, the ball is launched off. Literally, like, the flames from the ball is heating it, like, just sending it, just making it go. Like, it is gone. And bro, Bakugo sees his score and sees that Sasuke's score is 1,000, it's 6,897 meters. Who the hell do you think you are? As Bakugo would launch for, you fucking bastard! And immediately tries to hit Deku with an explosion, as suddenly Aizawa bounded him down, as instantly a hand is like inches away from his face. But there you see Shigaraki like directly, like hand damn nearly directly on his face. And as I was like, what the fuck? When did he move? How fast is this nigga? Man, I seen him run at unnatural speeds. He shouldn't be able to do half of this stuff. Shigaraki says, you try that again, I'll kill you. As immediately as I was like, enough. If you try that again, I'll expel you. And for you, you're not to threaten another student's life. You have to see me later. As Shigaraki rolls his eyes. Yeah, right. Then other student just tried to attack my brother. He tried something like that again, and I meant what I said. As Shigaraki walks away, the entire class is just stunned. Everyone is stunned aside from Izuku, Sasuke, who looks to be completely unfazed. This is nothing new to me, he'll be thinking. Back on episode was Izuku. Izuku could be seen setting free Mirio and Nejire. Let's see what you guys are capable of. So he starts training with them a little bit, showing them a few moves and some things that they can do in order to better their quirks. And whilst he basically taught Mirio some things, he basically slightly started teaching Mirio's Obito's fighting style, or at least what he know about it. And it's not a lot, but he do know some of the unique things about it. So after teaching him everything he knew about Obito's fighting style, he'll ask him if he can make anything else permeate. He'll say no. He don't give Mirio some items. Tell him try focusing his things onto permeation. This could be a very overpowered thing. If you'd be able to make something, be able to permeate something else or a part of someone. Doing this, realistically speaking, could be a very dangerous tool or weapon. Look at him. And your secondary quirk, one for all. As immediately, Mirio will go quiet. As he'll say, Nejire, can you please leave the room? Exactly what both, Itachi and Mirio would say. Mirio would look at her and nod, as she would get up and leave. Yeah, in case y'all wonder, I am referring to Izuku as Itachi because it's a lot easier. Because, sometimes I might say Izuku, then I might say Itachi. So I'm just going to say Itachi because it's better for the story. Anyways, while staring down at him, how do you know about One For All? All Might's quirk is a very different quirk. Considering the fact that the quirk was passed down to him. All Might originally was quirkless, therefore All Might had chakra before he had a quirk. And due to the fact that All Might quirk is not originally his own quirk, his body still resides with chakra, just not a ridiculous amount. You see, due to the fact that All Might was a chakra user and still inherited One For All, a piece of that chakra was in One For All. He points at Mirio. A piece of said chakra I can sense within you. That's how I know your quirk came specifically from All Might. All Might explained what his quirk was, how it was named All For One to me years ago. He looks at him. Listen, the quirk you have is like a lineage, but I'm pretty sure if I break that quirk, with his eyes turning into that of his Mangekyo, the power from chakra that you should receive should be enough to literally refill this world with chakra. He looks at him with just this dark look in his eye. And the same thing applies towards that All For One guy. I'll break both of your quirks. When the time is right, if I do that, I'll return this world to the way it used to be. I'll bring everything back to the original in the correct order. As his eyes just glow more. Huh? Just fucking with you. As bro starts laughing hysterically. Bro, you look so scared. That's not funny. Like, the aura you let off. It's not funny. Hey, I'm just saying. Anyways. You guys can just, go or whatever, or go back to fighting or fucking whatever it is y'all was doing. As he just leaves and they're like, how are we gonna know we're official members of the Akatsuki? Your hero costumes have been altered. What? Mirio, I know you like your hero costume, so I just made one small little change. And Mirio looks at him seriously. What's that little change? And then he'll say, oh, damn, what the fuck is the app? Oh, there it is. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get to it. Just gotta fucking find it. Scroll. There it is. Oh, firstly, the white colors on your costume are now black. And now they're a little 1 million mark. It's basically the same thing. Just imagine it being red with white little clouds on it now. Very little clouds. You will also inherit a ring. This ring will work as a support item in order to enhance your quirk and enhance your ability to use your quirk, while also being a symbol of your alliance with me. So look at him with a serious facial expression. Now, I don't want any issues. I want things to go well for us, alright? He looks at him, smiles, and leaves. And Itachi just walks off and disappears. As bro's like, who the fuck is this guy? Now, come back on over towards Itachi, who's just arrived with him seeing basically Shigaraki about to kill Bakugo. And he's like, okay, that's enough. As immediately, he sent out a Susanoo hand and grabbed Shigaraki, saying, Aizawa, you don't have to get him in your office. I'll talk to him. As he grabbed Shigaraki, listen, there are some kids out there who are just like that, who just think that they're better than everyone because of their quirks. You're gonna have to get used to shit like this. He tried to hurt Izuku, and I know that. Sasuke, I know that. It makes sense that you jumped up to defend him, but at the end of the day, he's a fucking idiot. Look at that kid. You could tell he's a Pomeranian, a brat. He thinks he's stronger than everyone. You're gonna have to learn how to deal with that. That sounds like a good idea and all, but like, I could just knock him out. You could just listen to me for once. I don't know, that seems like way too much work. Are you fucking serious? Do I sound like I'm lying? The hell? Okay, I think that was nothing. Anyways, let me just continue. I'm sorry, I was hearing something in my background. I don't know if I was tweaking or not. I might have just been tweaking. But anyway, let me just fucking continue. Now, Naruto could be seen, Itachi could be seen preparing for the next day. As he's preparing for the next day, he ends up getting a call from Aizawa. You need a UA. Bro, it's just like every day they tell him that, well, they're starting to build the dorms and this is supposed to be, a secret until the students are ready. But we need you there. Why? Trust me. We need you there. As Itachi ends up arriving, where he sees sitting across the table is All Might. He didn't tell him this is a meeting. Now, preferably, I would have liked if it was just me, you, Aizawa. Me, you, and Aizawa. But of course, everybody has to be here. As he looks to see Vlad King, President Mike, fucking Midnight. Like, hey. And Itachi's like, damn. God damn. Shit, hey, I don't mind floating back at all. And then you see almost like, focus please, Midoriya. Like, telling me to focus on all that sitting across the table from me. And she's like, and almost like, bro, focus! Both of y'all. This is not necessary. I don't know. She started it. Izuku would say, but seriously, what is it, All Might? You said that you had the power to break down a quirk and restore it back to what you call chakra, correct? Izuku would nod. Do you think you're able to do that with embers of a quirk? Izuku then looked at him confused. Embers of a quirk? All Might then explains that now he really does need everyone to leave the room. And everyone actually does get up and leave, aside from, Aizawa and Nezu. He says, these two are the only ones who I truly trust with this information, aside from you, Miyo Tokusa, and Gran Torino, and my original teacher, Nana Shimura. As he looks at him, he says, listen, kid. Known you for a while. I know when you went off and you saved your brother. And yes, for everyone wondering in the room, I have been knowing what this kid was for years. Everyone said you knew what he was. Why didn't you say anything? It was simple. I was being a good hero, a good person. And being a good hero isn't always just about abiding by the law. That's why everyone get things twisted about vigilantes. Not all of them are bad. Some of them just can't do things the legal way. Like become a hero. So yeah, I understood the kid. I knew where he was. He didn't look at All Might. All Might, if you're asking me to break down your quirk, this requires time and practice. Like a lot of time and practice. I understand, which is why I want to do it now. Izuku looks upward at him with a serious face. Alright. He down, walk towards All Might. Be still. Tsukiyomi. As instantly he activates Tsukiyomi and All Might appears within a void. What the fuck? As suddenly the void will switch on over towards that of the Konoha training ground. Tsukiyomi isn't just a torture genjutsu. You have a torture power? You got a torch? No. All Might, calm down. I'm able to use Tsukiyomi in any way that I want. Hell, I literally made the love of my life have a whole nother life when I never went crazy in it. And we were married, we had kids, all types of shit. Point being, in here, anything I want will happen. And in here, since your quirk is technically, just a mutated form of chakra, or not mutated, more like downtated, like they got weaker. Like they got way fucking weaker. Like I don't understand it. Like some quirks are actually pretty powerful. I think the upsides, are better than the downsides, but like some quirks are weaker. It's just that, let's say if you were to be someone like Endeavor and you had chakra and had a fire infinity, you wouldn't be able to do things on the level of Endeavor, except you will be able to do more things. So I feel like it's more or less like quirks give you better control over what you're able to do than with normal chakra. Because normal chakra, you have to weave hand signs. You can't just, instantly summon it. All Might would not. Another thing, that wound of yours with chakra, it's not going to be a problem for very long. All Might looks up surprised. Wait, what? Yes, chakra is one of the few things that's capable of healing you. So, let's start your training right now. As immediately, bro will run for it, instantly blitz at All Might, instantly throw a punch. All Might freezes dead in his tracks as immediately a massive shockwave straight past him. What the fuck? You see, I actually can't do that technique. It's a technique of one of the members of the legendary Sonnet. You see, but in here inside of Tsukiyomi, I can do anything. That's a technique I'm going to try to teach you. The Hundreds Healing Technique. Realistically speaking, All Might, if it wasn't for the scroll that was left here by my niece, I wouldn't be able to do this. All Might says, you mean that weird fucking, that big ass, like the small scroll that turned into a fucking humongous scroll that you're talking about? And with the necklace, he would not. From the last part of the video, yeah. Oh, shit, it really did have everything in there. It had everything in there. Now, me personally, due to how many years I've been using that same fighting style, I don't want to change it and just adapt something like that into it. But someone like you, who's a brawler and just straight up about them hands, I'm about, close quarters, focus fighting, and, taijutsu. Someone like you, who's just fucking strong as fuck about power and speed, this one works perfectly for you. Plus, it gives you, like, literal automatic healing. So you should be perfect, actually. So, mans look up and say, fine, we could do this, bitch. Bitch? Who the fuck is he calling a bitch? He's not calling me a bitch. Exactly what we thinking. He's not calling me a bitch. Let's start your training right now, All Might. As immediately, training will begin. Once the training begins, it's been made very, very clear that All Might is... Jesus Christ, he's taking forever to catch on. After, for All Might, for their physical bodies, 2 seconds, it's been 2 fucking weeks for them. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. It's so simple. Izuku says he literally activates it and shows him. My physical body may not be able to do it perfectly. I can still at least slightly do it. Hell, I don't even have my chakra sickness in this world. I'm perfectly fine. You're on the other hand, you're fucking it up. It's almost like I just can't do it, bro. You're acting like a child. Get up and do it. Or you're scared. You know what? No. Or you're trash. If you can't just get up and do it, you must be trash. I'm not. No. You're wrong. Then prove me wrong. As Zuko looks at him, Sharingan active, All Might gets up all Dun, 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 as immediately his training goes crazy. And now we time skip to when they wake up. And the moment the genjutsu is put down, All Might has markings spread all across his body. And bro, Aizawa and Nezu's eyes will grow wide. He didn't look at Aizawa. Aizawa, your power is a descendant of the Hyuga's power. I don't know why your eyes are red, but it still is a descendant of the Hyuga's power. You're able to see weak points on a person's body, and you're also able to cancel out quirks. That is a specific power that an entire clan of people had. The only difference is they're able to do a whole lot more than just that. But it's probably due to the fact that your lineage is so weak in your DNA, to the point where most of your true abilities are just gone. But no worries. I'll teach you one technique in particular known as the Twin Lion Fist. Or I might just teach you the ability to straight up just cancel out a quirk, like a projectile based quirk, by literally hitting a certain point in the attack. As our eyes will grow wide. Wait, what? Oh, he didn't weave hands, he spawned a fireball. He didn't start explaining to Aizawa. In the fireball, there is one specific point where you can hit it and you'll be able to completely split the jutsu, either split the jutsu in half or just completely disperse it. It's a pretty interesting technique that was taught, that Hyugas learned. But your fighting style sometimes requires a sword. Realistically speaking, I didn't see many Hyugas with a sword, but honestly speaking, you guys' fighting style really would be good for a sword. As he's like, okay, wait, you guys, you're referring to me as one of them? Izuku would not. Obviously, your power it's too Hyuga-like. So I'm going to be referring to you as a Hyuga from this point on. Now with this guy, I just sort of end off part 2. I know what you guys were expecting. You guys were probably expecting part 2 to go on into the hero versus villains and all that shit. Nah. Part 2 is actually going to go on into, the next part is going to go on to the hero versus villains and the fucking sports, the USJ attack. And I might do a few more things with Izuku or Itachi, same character. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, y'all already know it's, times have been hard. YouTube has been stressful. And I'm about to be honest with y'all. For the first time in forever, I might be doing 2 series. And y'all already know, if I do something like that and I don't do it for a while, it's fucking wild. God damn, I gotta make any Naruto thumbnails. Hold on, Deku, Naruto. Deku, Naruto. Deku, damn. Deku, Naruto. God damn. I barely made any Deku Naruto thumbnails at all.